Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We were talking about this guy right here. I don't know what I was doing. I was going to go for a square, but then I was like, oh wait, hold on, there's a running back in there. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are doing just a little film study on Justin Fields. Now, I was going to do this on my own, and I figured it's preseason. People like watching all 22. I wish I could just show you straight up the whole hour of all 22 game clips every single week of every single game. But unfortunately, I'm not the National Football League, so you kind of got to work around it. But that's why we're workshopping all this right now. Justin Fields, one drive, 3 of 4, 42 yards, no touchdowns thrown, no interceptions thrown, and then he had 2 rushes for 14 yards, including a 13-yarder to cap off this touchdown drive with his legs. But what you kind of notice immediately is, actually, like, pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, all 3 of these throws that you see, he's going to be working the entire middle of the field. And so you're going to see this guy's going to end up getting open. But one thing people love to riff Justin Fields is that he can't read NFL defenses, and he's going to find the weak spot in this zone right away. And he's going to go down. I think this was 3rd and 10. Maybe it was 3rd and 9, but this was 3rd down, and they needed a first down. You could already see 66. Everyone, is kind of saying, first down, first down. I'm a Packers fan. All right, you guys know this. Not to just say it all the damn time and be annoying about it, but I really like Justin Fields, and I think when you have these, like, Aaron Glenn is, or was, the Detroit Lions defense coordinator. Like, you think he just, like, it's not a coincidence that he wants Justin Fields. You realize, like, being the head coach, it's a huge deal, obviously, but who your starting quarterback is a huge deal. Now, even just as a Packers fans, we got some dogs out here, all right? This guy, Edgerrin Cooper, you got Clark, you got Lucas Van Ness. He's not going against bums right here. It's not the whole, starting lineup for the Green Bay Packers, but I just... And here's even just another fun thing that I think watching all 22, you can kind of get a good showcase of what these guys go through, especially at the quarterback position. You'll see in a couple of these, like, 52, Rashawn Gary, I believe that's Rashawn. Yeah, Rashawn Gary is right there. And he's got a, kind of like, it's almost hard to even describe it, but you can see how he has to almost, like, adjust the way this ball is thrown, right? He's kind of like slinging it. So the defensive linemen, whether it's Gary in this clip or somebody else, I mean, they're trying to bat these balls down every damn play. And so you've also got some big-ass offensive linemen right in front of you. So you've got to, kind of concoct, maybe that's not the best word, every single throw or most throws because, it's not as easy as like 1 + 1 = 2. Now, we'll get through a couple of these. This is a whole 4-minute clip. Like I said, the NFL you're not supposed to do this. All right, so we're going to have to probably edit a little bit of this, but it looks like we got another play. This is an incompletion. This is his one incompletion, and, even just get this going a little bit more. You'll see it on the next angle. A little off time maybe. I've always kind of thought if the ball touches your hands, you should catch the damn football. But, maybe it's not in the easiest spot for Wilson right there. I should have edited these pre. But somebody asked for in our comments, somebody asked for a Jets video, and yeah, man, I don't know. It's preseason. We're kind of trying to figure all this out because I hate editing, and I wish you couldn't. I wish I didn't have to hate editing, and you could just, like, I could show you just NFL clips all day with no issues, but that's unfortunately not the way it works. All right, another pass play, little play action, Justin Fields under center, which, by the way, Braylon Allen, first off, I did not like Braylon Allen too much last season because I had Breece Hall, and that's why I didn't like Braylon Allen. I do like Braylon because he's a Wisconsin guy, but anyways, he looked really, really, really damn good this past weekend against my Green Bay Packers. But once again here, maybe this next angle shows you an even better clip, but you can see number 47 right here on the Jets. He's going to get the ball here. I'm not a good drawer. Oh, God, I'm a horrible drawer. Finding soft spots in zone right there. He's wide open. Number he's open over here. This guy's kind of about to be open. You got check down all the way over here. But working the middle of the field, finding the soft spots of the zone, was very impressed by Justin doing that in his 3 completions against my pack show. Show you the other angle here. Little play action. And yeah, like I said, kind of with concocting, that's still not the word. Adjusting the way you throw it. I mean, look at that. Was that Devontae Wyatt? He's about to get his hand up in there. Devontae Wyatt. Right here, number 95 for my Green Bay Packers. I'll stop saying that. Sorry, it's been way too many already. Look at that, dude. He's right up in there. All right. So good play by Justin here. Yeah, here we go. This is Braylon Allen's. Have to put this in. Braylon Allen. Beautiful block. This is a wide open gap right here. Give you the other angle. Beautiful eyes. Look at this, dude. That is textbook. All of these offensive linemen, they're going left. Not drawing to scale. This is money. Engstrand's going to love this running back room next season. And then he even lowers that shoulder and just... Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Nice. We got another one here. Little play action. Step into it. Wait for it to come. And then 47 just does a phenomenal job of getting yards after the catch here. Andrew Beck. Give you another read of this. Step into it. I like this next angle. Athletic. He is athletic. I loved all the pre-snap motion as well that we saw from the Jets. You don't usually see that in a preseason football game. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? And you could do this about a lot of different quarterbacks in the league. Or you could do this for probably, most throws. I mean, look at that. The way he's throwing this. Kind of sidearmy again. Just right over. Looks like Devontae Wyatt once again on the Packers. Beautiful. Yeah, I like this one too. Play action. Rashawn Gary breaks it immediately, but we're not going to take any negative yards. Right? Most quarterbacks in the NFL, you're not able to do this. Maybe you're able to throw the ball out right now. Let's see if anybody's open. You could throw it here. I don't think that's a very good idea unless he starts moving a little bit here. But hard to tell because we got 3 Packers defensive players right here. So he sees this. Now you're about to see the next, like his touchdown run in 10 seconds here is absolute artwork, but no negative yards. Let's just keep it going, keep it moving. I like that. We'll get the other ankle going. Rashawn's over here, number 52. Play action, green 18. Little chippy. And just athletic. Be athletic, bro. This is the touchdown here. Let's get Wilson in motion. And nothing's going to be open. All right. Maybe Wilson up here. We got some guys running drags. Nothing is open. Now, usually a defensive player, whoever this would be on any defense, usually is going to be able to hit the quarterback and maybe, a little dive if it wasn't Justin Fields. Maybe this is Aaron Rodgers, nice little dive. But keep an eye on Isaiah Davis over here because he's going to do a really good job luring this dude. He's just going to continue to go to the end zone. And he's going to do a really good job. You kind of see him. He's about to pick his hand up. So, yeah, that's usually where the quarterback gets tackled. And you see 32 already. Otherwise, once again, first off, evades the tackler that we were just mentioning. And then Isaiah is just, throw me. Give me the football. Otherwise, 58 right here for the Packers. I mean, you should be able to at least, because Fields is so elusive, he's so athletic, you'd at least be able, that might be McDuffie, you're at least able to, if you're not going to get the tackle, maybe chip him a little bit, slow him down, get him to hesitate so he can come up, or ideally one of these two Packers comes in for additional reinforcements, and he's still completely lost. I mean, it looks like he's about to catch the football. Isaiah does a great job here, high IQ move. I'll show you the other angle. Green 18. More pre-snap motion. Kenny Clark getting through. Devontae Wyatt getting burned all damn day. I did not notice this at any point when I was watching this. He was close, though. Look at that. Breaking that tackle. And who's that? Number 25 for my Packers. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. All right, guys. Don't be mistaken by my Chicago Bears hat or my Aaron Rodgers New York Jets jersey. I am a Green Bay Packers fan. Said that word weird. And I'm not sure how that film analysis is going to come out. It wasn't really even supposed to be like a film analysis. Maybe it's just like, let's watch Justin Fields dice up my defense together. But it's preseason. We're just kind of testing out a bunch of stuff. But if you've watched my Jets videos this summer, I have a hard time giving up on Justin. And people are like, okay, well, he can't read defenses, all right? Yeah, he's just not a good quarterback. People say he's just not a good quarterback. He's a running back. And my issue with that is, like, if that was true, my QB1, Aaron Rodgers, my GOAT, should have, like, 10, no disrespect to TB12, but, like, Aaron Rodgers, if we're going off pure passing talent, should have more than one Super Bowl. So obviously, there's a lot more other players on the offense. You've got a whole coaching staff. There's a whole lot of things that go into being a good quarterback and just being a good football team. And I think Aaron Glenn and this New York Jets team, it's like, we kind of have a feeling where it's Justin Fields' last year or last opportunity, because you guys can still get rid of him after the season. It's his last opportunity of like a full-time gig. Nobody's going to beat you in preseason, nobody's beating you in training camp. You don't have to outcompete Russell Wilson. Like, hey, look, we believe in you, Justin Fields. We want you to be our quarterback. Come be our quarterback, our starter, and we'll just go from there. And so it's a big time situation for Justin Fields, and I think he's going to make the most of it. And I know there's still some kinks that the Jets are working out. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of their wide receiver room. I'm not the biggest fan. It kind of reminds me of like the Chicago Bears with Justin Fields, where the tight end room honestly maybe saves it. But it's just, DJ Moore is like your Garrett Wilson, and then there's some like nice savvy veterans like Allen Lazard catches a good ball. If Arian Smith can be kind of what people are hoping he could be, that changes a lot, but it's going to be pretty run-centric, and I would love to see Justin Fields off the leash more, which I'm going to assume Engstrand, the OC, and Aaron Glenn will want him to do, because it was weird last year with like Arthur Smith, who's a notorious smart run guy, offensive coordinator, run schemer. It was just weird how, like, it was Justin's worst year running. Like, he just was never really running the football. I think they wanted him to play it safe, which ended up being a 4-2 record for the Steelers. But because he's got some fumble issues, But I don't know, man. I'm excited, and I wanted to get this video part, the second part of this video, because I have no idea how that video is going to look. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're working out all these kinks, hopefully in preseason, and let me know if you like it. Let me know what you think about Justin Fields and that preseason debut, and we'll see you soon. Peace.